Dominating pop culture, you've seen him in GQ, Men's Health, even the New York Times. Let's welcome the overall-wearing, hard-boiled egg-loving, snake-wrangling, Love Island fan favorite, best intro ever. This year's winner of the Traitors, Rausch, y'all. Congratulations, but I really, like, the amount of uncomfortable that scene that we just showed made me, I could never do this show. Could you do this show?
I'd be the worst. I'd be like Eric was, if that means anything. When you're just like, oh, I have to stop talking completely, I'd have been the worst traitor. You were so good, Rob. Oh. Well done, man. Congrats. It was a pleasure to watch.
Thank you.
Like, do you feel like a piece of though when you, like, no, because it's the name of the game.
Yeah,
it's the name of the game. Signs up for it, but
question.
Still, do you go, oh my God, like her face, betrayed. Like, that would haunt me.
Yeah.
You seem fine, but like, it's like, does it mess with you? Because from the beginning, you were a traitor.
Yeah, day one, yeah.
And you wanted to be, right, from the beginning?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Oh my God, I love you so much. Wow, I would be so uncomfortable, but yeah, you just soared. You did so well.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, well.
Because you knew some people, right?
I knew Maura. Was the only person I knew.
Oh, she was oh my God, that made it so much worse.
Yeah.
So wait, why did you want to be a traitor? Why did you, just the game of it?
Yeah, when they explained the rules of the game to me, it was very clear, like, the traitors had the upper hand. And really, it's just like my game to lose if they made me a traitor, and they did. So I just, won.
Do you like games in general? Like, I love games.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'd be good with the human aspect of it. I think
it's definitely hard, but it's just important to take the emotion out of it in that setting, which is really hard. And I did feel like to be honest,
but you,
I felt bad.
You did what you were supposed to.
But you 100%. Have to be, exactly.
Yeah,
no.
It's cutthroat.
Yes.
It's cutthroat.
It's so crazy to me. It's my sister got me into this show. She's obsessed. I don't have IBS, but this show makes me feel like I have to run to just, I get so sick because I could never do it.
It's a common side effect, I think.
Okay, well, it happens to one, and I don't know, there's a commercial about it probably. But wait, so what is it about the show that like hooks you? What do you love about it?
I think it's the knowledge that I would be bad at it and that I would just be like, I'm a traitor. Like anytime somebody's like, your ability to actually play it seemingly very cool throughout was like,
good at it.
I would not, Rob. I promise.
Well, essentially what I was doing, I was just method acting. I was just acting as a faithful. Oh, okay.
Like, I would be bad at it. I promise you I'd suck. Can I tell you the moment where you, like, I was like, this guy's a great traitor, he's really good at this, he's really entertaining, really good to watch. The moment that you completely charmed my entire house was the moment you corrected Michael Rappaport on what commiserating meant. Yes. That was like, that was the moment I was like, yes, thank God, it had been killing me too. And when you said that's not what it means, I was like, thank you. So thank you in person. I get to say that now.
Oh,
I appreciate that. Yeah, no worries.
So so ever since Rob appeared on Love Island, he's been known for his signature overalls, which, by the way, I own like 7 pair. I love overalls.
Very
I don't know if it's a Southern thing, but it's just nice. But this crisscross number, though, that's too old for you. You don't even know who that is, but makes you want to jump. That's what that looks like to me, with the one off and everything. Like, how did this become a thing?
It was essentially, so like Love Island, if you've ever seen it, normally they do an intro where you're at your normal job, and then you get a text, and it's like, come to Love Island Villa, and you like leave your job and you go. And so I brought my overalls for that. Like I was gonna be catching snakes and I was gonna get the text, but they didn't end up doing it. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just not gonna wear them. But I only packed 1 suitcase to Love Island. It's a very long period, it's like 9 weeks.
Yeah.
I ran out of clothes like the 2nd week. So I was like, well, bring me those overalls up in here.
Yeah.
And they did, and I wore them, and they're very comfortable. And you don't really have to wear a shirt. It's shirt optional clothing.
So snake wrangling, how does one get into that? Like, how does one go, I'm gonna try this out? Because if you do try it out and you're bad at it, it's over. You know.
Yeah. Well, I started doing it at a young age. I caught my first snake when I was like 4.
I mean, we did that too when we were young, like in the grass, like grass snakes and stuff like that.
I was just really good at it.
I'm from England. We don't do that. What do you mean? what do you mean you caught a snake when you were 4? With your bare hands?
You'd really have to ask my mom. I don't even remember it.
They're out in the yard. They're out in the, or wherever you are. Like
Well,
if you live in
I
the
grew up on
country.
a farm.
I grew up in the countryside.
Yeah. So they're everywhere. And then, the reason I got into it professionally, I was just with one of my good buddies in college, and we went to the creek, and I think I caught like 20 snakes that day. And he was like, "Dude, what the hell?
You have a talent for
this.
this.
Is crazy." Yeah. He's like, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm just catching snakes. What are you talking? I've been doing this since I was a baby boy." He's like,
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, man, you can make some money doing this." Like, and so we started a business called Rausch Reptile Removal.
Oh, cool.
And we made ads that were like hilarious ads of us catching snakes or whatever. And then that's how I got into content creation with snakes and stuff. And then,
I mean, who knew that it would begin there, you
Right?
know? Just it is a normal thing, though, I will say, for people that grew up in the countryside. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't wrangle a snake right now. I wouldn't touch one right now. But when you're little and dumb, you don't know better.
Yeah.
It's like, and then if you start getting good at it, that's one thing, but I would never do that. But wait, so is it $220,800 richer now? Is that what it is?
I think that's right.
That's a nice number. So what was the moment you took that in? That changes
They
your
still
life.
haven't paid me.
Oh. You know what? I relate to this.
Put the pressure on.
I relate to this so hardcore because whenever I won, they sold my. You probably weren't alive when I was on American Idol, but I literally was on the show and they were like, "Oh, you win $1 million or whatever." Da, da, da. No, you didn't. They lied.
Wait,
you did
what?
not.
What'd you
No,
get?
it was like $1 million worth of
Mugs.
investment in you.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
what?
Yes!
I didn't know that.
And then they said you get a car, and I needed it because my car was bashed in and I couldn't afford the deductible. and no, I did not get a car. And then Clay Aiken, who didn't win the second season, got a car and his mom.
Unbelievable.
I was like, what?
That's really funny.
I remember Clay telling me that the second season. He was like, yeah, they gave my mom one. I was like, I'm gonna actually kick your ass right now.
There should be some system where, like, if you win something on the first season of something, whatever the prizes become, you should retroactively get them.
No, it was supposed to be the prize then. Okay, it was supposed to be the prize then. That's what I'm saying. You might not see it. You might not see it. Yeah. But you know what? Hope you got enough TV time. Look, I feel like, you are a really good actor.
Oh.
I think you should go. Would you ever go into acting? You're really good at it. Anybody that can that's crazy.
Before Traitors, I would have said, hell no, I'm not doing that. But like,
I think
I
you'd be
could do
great
it.
at
I think
it.
I could do it.
I'll tell you who thinks so too. That girl.
Yeah, probably.
She is like, you can act and also rot in hell.
It's called Traitors.
No, I
She
get
took
it.
it really well,
I am
too,
totally
though.
messing with you. It's totally the point of the game, but it just gives me hives. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so wait, do you think you'll do more like reality TV, or do you think I think you should really look into like acting. But would you do anything else? Because you did Love Island as well, so I didn't know if you'd do anything else. I mean, make sure you get paid before you say yes to anything.
Yeah. I don't know, honestly.
Yeah?
I have no idea. Yeah. At this point, all I can think about is getting home to my family. Spring's coming up. It's my favorite time of the
Yeah.
year. It's about to get real green in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alabama boy, all right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. So you'd be a faithful, right? You think?
Yeah, if I couldn't do the show. I work with Alan, and he's the best, and like he's an amazing
love
host.
Alan,
But
yeah.
like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that show. But if I was, I would be the worst traitor. I would be a really bad actor.
I think, speaking of Alan, I think he is the most amazing host because the amount of shade he can throw around with such charisma is a talent.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. I was like, I feel like it wasn't a compliment, but somehow it's hilarious and we love it. Yeah.
He's also like, he's just a brilliant, he's a brilliant mind. And unbelievably, we have the same stylist.
Yeah.
You would never think so, would you?
I was gonna say,
But
you know what?
I think
you look real different. He came out here recently in some pink sequin shorts, and I was like, of course you did.
He finally started. My stylist Sam Spector has been working with me for years, and I'm always just like, put me in something, just jeans and a t-shirt and stuff. And so Alan has finally given him like a true canvas on which he can like do his real art.
Like play.
Yeah.
I do think no lip service. Like you should look into acting. You're really good at it. Anyway.
Call me Hollywood.